First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone for the kind and not so kind words regarding my leaving the Dream Team. I have no comment on the video One Stop for Gamers made using colourful language whenever I was mentioned. Very classy. Anyway, I'll also like to take this opportunity to thank my sources for trusting this small, cozy but growing YouTube channel with clarification and details the mainstream media didn't even have last week regarding PlayStation 4.5 or PlayStation 4K. Also, thank you to all subscribers and visitors who watched that video and for not calling BS and downvoting the video. Thank you for your faith in me. Now, let's talk PlayStation 4K. How's it going, gamers? I'm Sean Fox. You're watching PlayStation News Now, your source of news, rumor, reviews, and video game discussion. It is Saturday, March, day 26. Okay, so what do we know? Well, over the past day, Digital Foundry confirmed to have seen documents regarding this new upgraded PlayStation 4, and several hours ago, The Know YouTube channel even went as far as to lay out a possible release date and relayed exactly how this 4K thing would work. And it's not truly 4K in the real sense of 4K. The new upgrade to PlayStation 4 will feature the latest Polaris AMD GPU and an enhanced, faster, extra core CPU that will allow 1080p to be upscaled 4 times, effectively tricking the human eye into seeing 4K on 4K displays. The enhanced CPU with an extra unlocked core will ensure all games run on the PlayStation 4.5 or PlayStation 4K. They will run at a locked and consistent 60 frames per second, with some less visually demanding titles able to run beyond 90 frames per second. Take that to mean smaller projects, smaller indie titles. Now, I again reached out to the same sources who revealed to PlayStation News Now that games will scale autonomously from PlayStation 4.5 to PlayStation 4 and vice versa, so it's effectively a two-way street. All, and I repeat, all PlayStation 4K games will work on your regular PlayStation 4 in pretty much the same way the standard PlayStation 4 games work now, e.g. 30 frames per second, 1080p, 900p, you get the gist. While we'll still see the odd PlayStation 4 games running at 60 frames per second, examples being Star Wars Battlefront and a few others, when the new PlayStation 4 system arrives to market. And this is where there seems to be some confusion: the release date. The Know recently stated the new PlayStation 4 is allegedly set to release this fall, but when I asked my sources, they hadn't heard anything about that launch window and even suggested a release this year is highly unlikely, since Sony won't have any games ready to launch with it. Although your current games will be upscaled to 4K on PlayStation 4K, that's not quite the same thing because the games will still run at the frame rates they run at now. Also, my sources find a reveal either at E3, Gamescom, PlayStation Experience plausible, but the system is unlikely to launch this year. That doesn't by any means mean Sony will not launch this year. It just means they are unlikely to, as with PlayStation VR launching this year. Also, Sony may not want to confuse the consumer with too many hardware choices, so we're probably looking at a 2017 launch window for the new PlayStation 4K ready console. Now, understandably, a lot of people may be concerned about this, especially those who have commented as much on the PlayStation News Now comments page. Well, don't be concerned, you don't have to upgrade to PlayStation 4K, just like nobody is forcing you to rush out and buy a 4K TV tomorrow. You can enjoy the same level of quality games you have been enjoying now, and the PlayStation 4 under your TV will remain the standard PlayStation 4 game creators will develop for. Sony are not about to alienate the 40 million PlayStation 4 consoles out there, nor are they likely to fragment the two systems. Now, I am reliably informed Sony are planning to release a more revised, more capable PlayStation system every 3 to 3.5 years in the near future. As with the advances in PC technology, console manufacturers must find ways to remain relevant. Microsoft and Nintendo are planning to apply this business model too. In fact, You may not have known the big three console manufacturers are actually in cahoots with each other in this regard. You see, in order to achieve results in the wider market, these competitors have to cooperate with each other. You simply cannot do this type of thing alone. So, no, consoles are not following the biannual iPhone model. Future PlayStation 4 and Xbox consoles may even drop the numbers, simply choosing to name platforms PlayStation or Xbox. What about fragmenting the install base with two iterations of hardware, one capable, the other even more capable? Well, it's quite simple really. So when it comes to online multiplayer, 4K upscaled gamers will not have an advantage, as developers will code in the appropriate options that gamers themselves can choose whether to play in regular HD definition or ultra high definition, which is effectively 1080p upscaled by 4 on the new PlayStation 4. Now 1080p and 4K resolutions are detected automatically via the HDMI 2.0 built into every PlayStation 4K system. The new PlayStation 4.5's price point is set to be in the $400 to $450 range, while the price of the current iteration of PlayStation 4 will drop to around $250 to $299. So, in summary, the new PlayStation 4 upscales 1080p to 4K with all the current PlayStation 4 games automatically upscaled to take advantage of the extra power afforded by this new system. Likely revealed at a major event this year, and rumoured release dates sometime this fall, although there are doubts about that. You do not have to buy it, so quit crying me a river and enjoy your current setup. Just know you have the option to upgrade anytime you feel the need, and then you'll be enjoying the same games as regular PlayStation 4 owners, albeit in a richer upscale to 4K resolution and at 60 frames per second. There will not be specific PlayStation 4.5 games that will not run on a regular PlayStation 4. So don't worry, forget about it. Bringing us to the end of another video. If you enjoyed this content, poke the like button, and thanks to everybody who shares our videos, helping us reach more PlayStation fans, and subscribe for more PlayStation news, rumour and reviews. Until next time, play games, not corporations. Thanks for watching.